Welcome to the IMMERSE dashboard, located at dashboard.immerse.online. This is where you can track and manage all of your learners and their activity on our platform, keeping you informed and empowered. After logging in, you'll see the Dashboard and Learners tab on the left, with your business name displayed on the right next to the settings for changing your display language. Under Account, you can click and reset your password or request a custom report. Let's go back to Dashboard. On the main tab of the IMMERSE dashboard, you're able to view your program activity, filtering by contract right here. You can filter all your contracts or by time frame. In the Overview section, you'll find snapshots of key metrics to give you a real-time pulse on learners' engagement. For example, you can see the number of learners. This shows the total number of learners who are in an active or onboarding status for the selected contract. Percentage of logged in at least once displays the total number of learners who have recorded any activity within the platform. And finally, the percentage of attended attorney-led class tells you the percentage of active or onboarding learners who have attended at least one live class within the defined time range. Under Learning Summary, right here, are more detailed metrics for program activities and demographics for the learners on your selected contract. First, you'll notice this bar graph, which displays a 3-month glance of your average time on site, or TOS. Displayed at the top of this graph is the current month running average for learners' time on site. This metric is updated daily along with the rest of the dashboard. To the right, there is a table that lists the number of completed attendance right here for live classes in the defined time range. Also, an average of the class ratings for all live classes attended. This is a scale of 1 to 5. A combined total of social events attended by learners. And finally, the total number of async activities completed, which includes both individual sections for a total of self-paced lessons and live class prep material practice activities. Lastly, at the bottom are graphics that break your learner population down by location, fluency level, and manager. And that wraps up the first page of the dashboard. Now you're ready to dive into the Learners tab and examine the details the second page holds. Now that you've gotten an overview of the Dashboard tab, which showcase snapshots of key program metrics, let's get acquainted with the Learners tab. This page of the dashboard offers a more comprehensive view of learners across your contracts, along with management options for each. Here, you can search for a learner by name or email. You can also select a specific contract to view, including ongoing, expired, and pending contracts. You can apply a variety of filters to organize learners by learning metrics or demographics down here. You can filter your results by time frame and sort your results by clicking on column titles, for example, time on site. And finally, we can export learner data into an Excel file by clicking Export. To explore deeper into a learner's activity beyond the search results, click on the row to access their learner profile. This pop-up drawer presents additional learning metrics for the selected learner within a specific time frame, including current level progress down here that it's broken down by percent completion of each section. Time on site broken down by learning activity. Total activities completed broken down by activity type. And an activity log down here that showcases each professor-led class the learner has attended, along with its level, instructor, rating you've given, and completion time. You can also view details of their target and display language settings and their specific contract with start and end dates. For ease of reporting, all of this individual learner information can be downloaded as an Excel file simply by clicking on Export at the top right of the drawer. To make changes to an existing learner's profile, click on the 3 dots all the way to the right of the row. From here, you can make an active learner inactive to reassign their seat. You can edit or update their demographics, assign the learner to a different contract, or resend the registration or activation link if they're still in onboarding. If you have available licenses under a given contract, which you can check by selecting a contract from the drop-down menu, like for example, let's check Pro IMMERSE, you can easily invite new learners by clicking the Add Learner button on the right-hand side. This lets you utilize your license to their full potential by adding new participants one by one or in bulk. Learners can be added before a contract start date. However, registration emails for new contracts will only be sent on the contract's start date. Please note that access for adding new learners is customized for each of our clients. If you don't see this option in your dashboard, it simply means that this feature hasn't been enabled for your account. For more information or to explore the possibility of gaining access, please feel free to reach out to our sales team. And that covers the Learning tab of the dashboard. You're now equipped to manage an exceptional learning experience. Should you have any questions or encounter any issues while using the dashboard, please don't hesitate to contact our support team at support@immerse.online. We're here to help.